Okay, we're recording.
Hello.
So this is our first annual version of the McNulties, which are
Similar to
the Oscars.
the Oscars.
But more prestigious, actually.
Way more.
And with more breadth. We're doing more categories in the Oscar.
Way
and
more.
less depth.
Much less.
Much less depth. So our first category for the McNulties is Best Picture.
That means movie.
Movies. What was the best movie, specifically in the category, that both of us saw this year?
This year, in 2014.
And came out this year as well.
And came out this year. In 2014.
In 2014. There was much discussion about that.
Because we saw movies that were good, but that did not come out in 2014.
Yeah. Do we want to throw out some honorable mentions for those movies?
Sure.
Silver Linings Playbook. Excellent movie. You should see it.
Mud, did that come out?
Yeah, similar to 2012.
Okay.
You should see that movie too.
It was a good movie. I mean, it was. It was very well done.
Yeah.
It's very well done.
Yeah. Different kind of movie.
It is.
But you should see Silver Linings Playbook.
Again.
All right, on to Best Picture.
Okay.
Best Picture. What was Best Picture this year? What are our nominees?
Nominees are Gone Girl.
Gone Girl. Interstellar.
Interstellar.
There's one more. The Raid 2.
The Raid 2.
Which is a foreign film.
It has a voiceover.
It does have a voiceover.
It's.
Did we watch it? What language did we watch it? We tried both, right?
We actually watched it in, I think it's Indonesian.
Yeah, with the subtitles?
With subtitles.
It's really good.
We're so cultured.
Yeah. You should watch it that way.
Don't watch it if you don't tolerate violence or like blood well. It's not like
watching violence.
Dead. I mean, yeah, watching violence. Not that you. It's not like Walking Dead gore. It's like so much more.
So much more.
It's the goriest movie I've ever seen.
But this category is not goriest movie you've ever seen. It is best movie that both of us saw in 2014.
Right.
Are there any other movies you want to nominate? Or are we just going to talk those three? I think those three are pretty.
Did you want to do the Liam Neeson one?
Oh, A Walk Among the Tombstones.
A Walk Among the Tombstones.
Dark horse candidate, but
It was a very good movie.
Surprisingly.
It was a very good movie.
Yeah.
I think those are our four.
Yeah. So do you have an
Best quality.
off the cuff number one?
No.
No?
I think my off the cuff is probably between Interstellar and Gone Girl.
Yeah, it's got to be.
They're just very different movies.
Very different movies. Interstellar was probably it's the biggest movie of the year. It is the movie that is the most sparked my imagination.
Yes. But you are very into space. Christopher Nolan is your favorite.
That's true, but this is our category. So
I mean, yes,
yeah.
but I'm just saying that's. Yeah. And for me, I thought Interstellar was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Gone Girl, I didn't particularly love, but it was an incredible movie, and I would watch it again.
Yeah, but certainly Gone Girl is the most surprising movie of the year.
Yes, I couldn't have told you anything that would happen in that movie.
Yeah, and
I want to read the book now.
Yeah, I can understand that. I don't want to read the book.
Hunger Games.
The Hunger Games. That's true. That was
it doesn't really make
but
the
it's
list
not going to. It does not compete with Interstellar.
That was a great movie. They did a very good job of not shying away from anything.
Yeah, but Interstellar and Gone Girl are both better movies than Hunger Games.
What do you think?
I think it's got to be Gone Girl.
I was about to say Interstellar.
Really?
Yeah.
What? For what reason? For you? That surprises me. For you?
For how I think the acting and the characters were better in Gone Girl. I think for the overall making of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know Interstellar probably had a lot more of a challenge in making it because of all the space stuff, but I just think it was incredible.
Yeah, that's true.
And the science behind it and all the research into it.
And it makes you buy into the
and
science.
It was its own thing.
Yeah.
It didn't copy a book.
That's
Not
true.
that it's wrong to copy a book, but
Yeah.
I just think
That's true. It
it's
was
a
it was
masterpiece
an
in terms
original
of
storyline, and if you just told someone the storyline of Interstellar, you would think like, what a hokey space movie. But
It came
Interstellar,
together.
yeah, it makes you believe in that world and in those characters, like acting, the way that they behave just makes sense in the world and feels very grounded for something that is so grandiose.
Yeah.
It's huge. That's a good point. I think you're right. Interstellar is more ambitious and it pulls off its target.
But Gone Girl a close second.
Yeah. All right. So the first McNulty
award goes to Interstellar.
Best Picture that was seen by Leah and Colin McNulty in 2014 and also was released in 2014.
Should we clap?
We should. All right. Second category.
TV shows.
TV show. Best TV show that we both saw in 2014. We're not restricting it to TV shows that came out in 2014, but we are restricting it to a single season of the TV show.
Right. So the best season
of television.
So TV shows that we saw.
Mm-hmm.
Consistently, like seasons of.
Yeah.
Through whatever TV, Amazon, Netflix.
Right.
We saw Walking Dead season 5.
First half. So.
The first half, right. It's not
as
over
big
yet.
But it's as big as most of the seasons
right.
of other stuff.
Right. So. The Game of Thrones. All of what has been.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to narrow down a specific season yet? Or do we want to come back to that?
I just...
All right. Throwing stuff out.
To season.
Orphan Black.
We started
Orphan Black season 1.
Season 1.
Yeah. The Sopranos season 1. We saw season 2. Season 1.
Season 1.
Yeah.
And season 2. Call it, well, yeah.
Season 1.
Season 1 was the gold.
Yeah.
Those were the big TV shows.
Yeah.
We watched a lot of Gilmore Girls.
That's true, but it's not in the running.
It should be.
It was funny, but no particular season of it is incredible.
It's a classic.
All right, so saw Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones is possibly the best creation.
Wow, that is a bold statement.
It is. It's so good.
Yeah.
Characters are so great.
That's true. Acting is superb.
Choice. It is. Best season of Game of Thrones. Let's do that.
I think season 4 has a strong claim. The most recent season has a strong claim for being the best season.
I would agree with that.
And it's also the most recent one, so it's fun to talk about in this context.
I would agree with that too. We said that season 1 was very good. They were all very good.
There's not a bad season of Game of Thrones.
Right. But I think season 4 was particularly...
Which season had a lot of stuff with Daenerys that didn't need to be there? Season 2? Season 2.
It was 2.
Okay, well, that
wasn't our favorite.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll talk season 4. So, Game of Thrones season 4, Orphan Black season 1, The Walking Dead season 5.5, or the first half of season 5. That's short list. And The Sopranos. All right. I think we should cut The Walking Dead.
I was going to agree with that, too. The Walking Dead was great. They did a good job. It was...
But you've seen it.
Interesting, but
you already know what it is.
It doesn't make the best for us.
Yeah. I think if I had to pick a winner, right now, gut feeling is Orphan Black.
I think that we were the most enamored with Orphan Black.
Definitely.
The first, I guess, 2 that I saw, I was like, well, it's okay. But then when I realized that it wasn't just a twin thing, and that this actress is incredible, it was just so much more.
I think it's the most intelligent season of television that I've ever seen.
She's the only person, I guess not that there's a person doing this frequently in TV shows, but she's the only person that literally makes me believe that there are 6 of her that are completely different. I don't even relate it as being the same person at all.
She plays lots of roles, and she does them very well. Orphan Black? You want to make an argument for The Sopranos?
Sopranos was really good. Extremely well done. A lot of talent. Very well written.
I feel like The Sopranos, like other TV shows, have learned from what The Sopranos did, and it's since been like it's not
It's been
100% fair
topped,
because
but it was a really groundbreaking.
I mean, we're talking about a show from '99,
and it was great.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed watching it.
but I think shows like
We particularly enjoyed the theme song.
That's true. Yeah, but we're doing it a disservice by talking about it in comparison to shows that have had 15 years
It's
to
not
learn
really fair,
from it.
but
Yeah, but I think we got to cut it. So that just leaves Orphan Black and Game of Thrones season 4. Oh man, now I say those two next to each other, that's tough.
It was really tough.
Oh, so I still think Orphan Black blew me away.
It really
Blew
did.
me
I think we have
away.
to give it to Orphan Black.
All right, Orphan Black, season 1, TV show of 2014, even though it came out in 2013. We don't have a trophy.
We haven't yet been able to watch season 2 because we don't want to pay for it, and it's not free yet.
That sounds terrible. It was the best season of TV, but we already do pay for it.
We pay for it, right?
Yeah, we pay.
Okay. We pay for it.
All right, this is all right.
Yeah.
So
keep it down. Oh, we didn't talk about Neighbors. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's true. Neighbors, but it's okay.
It's not.
Neighbors is the funniest film of 2014. You should watch
by
it.
far the funniest.
Yes, we've been selling it. Our friends on it, and they're watching it literally right now.
Right
as we
speak.
This. Yeah, but not as you watch because that's not how the internet works.
Has to go to space where Interstellar is happening.
I hope not. That has bad implications for us. All right, so final category: best video game that both of us played in 2014.
Both of us.
Yeah, so that actually
So you
makes
have
the
to
entire list of
understand.
nominees.
Very
is
short.
all of the games that we have both played.
Because I am not what you would call a gamer.
Yeah. I'll make a separate video, just my favorite game of 2014.
Because Colin is what you would call a gamer.
That's true. I am.
So, games that I've played with Colin,
Mm-hmm.
or sometimes by myself.
Yeah.
Spelunky. Towerfall.
Ascension on PS4. There's a couple different versions.
Yes, on PS4.
Dive Kick. Injustice. Crossy Road.
And
Hero Academy. But that Hero Academy is an older game. Doesn't count.
It's not very good.
It's excellent.
Not very good.
Leah's just bad at it.
I'm not bad at it. It's just challenging. Crossy Road sucks.
You should play Crossy Road, but it's not going to win. All right.
So what do you want to talk about first?
We've been playing Injustice most recently, so maybe we should start there.
It is. It's a good. You pick a hero or a villain, and you fight as them. So it's a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
You against the other person, or you against the computer, or the PlayStation, whatever.
Yeah, the fighting game covers the genre.
Oh, it does.
That
People
is
know what that is.
Yeah.
A fighting game.
Yeah. Street Fighter, Tekken.
The code.
Sorts of games.
Yeah.
Did you just reference Elf?
Maybe.
Yeah, okay, so Injustice. It is a DC Comics fighting game.
Yes, and it is probably important to point out
Mm-hmm.
that I am better at this game. Or I have been better. We've been playing it now for a couple of weeks, and Colin is just probably starting to get better than I am right now.
But it is one of those few
But
games.
it is it is the only game, actually, if we want to be real right now, where I could consistently beat Colin.
Yeah, so that gives it lots of points.
Because if you are really good at pushing buttons fast, like I am, it just you punch and you do incredible stuff if you just push buttons really fast. And
normally that's considered a bad thing.
yeah, but not in this game. I mean, until somebody actually learns what the moves are and starts, But it's not my favorite game.
Yeah.
It's really cool that you get to pick, like, Batman or, like, Batgirl. Or...
It makes good use of the license.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's
For sure.
really cool. You can do some cool stuff. And then the graphics are good.
So Spelunky. Is Spelunky going to win this?
We haven't even talked about them.
Oh, right. We wanted to go.
Towerfall is good.
Towerfall is an excellent game.
I really like Towerfall.
Towerfall. You should just look up what Towerfall is. It's a fun game. We're not going to. This is an awards show. Towerfall is an excellent competitive game.
Spelunky, you can do a lot of things with.
We played Spelunky competitively, but it's not on here for the competitive mode.
It's extremely fun.
Yeah. And it's so challenging, but in a way that feels fair. And it's so replayable.
I kind of want to go play it right now.
Yeah. You play Spelunky in like 10-minute increments, and I think between the PS4 and the computer.
I play it
in like shorter increments?
No, in like half-hour increments.
Well, but each life, you
have
to completely restart, and each time you play, it takes 10 minutes. It takes like 15 minutes if you beat the game.
Right.
And I have put 30 hours into Spelunky easily.
That's a hard game. It reminds me, not knowing anything about games, of when I used to play on Game Boy with Super Mario World.
Yeah, it's a platformer. That's what makes it accessible. Yeah, that it is. Everyone's played Mario. Everyone can play Spelunky, but it's still so complicated.
It's so hard to beat.
Yeah. Every time you look at the screen, you understand what's going on, and yet the interactions are so complicated in really fun and interesting ways.
So basically, we're saying that Spelunky is the best game of 2014.
All right, Spelunky wins the McNulty for 2014.
Congratulations, Spelunky.
Congratulations, Spelunky. This is normally the part of the video where we tell you to follow us on Twitter and watch our other videos, but we don't have any other videos.
None that we would.
Merry Christmas.
Right.